In a city named Cogsworth, the sun did not rise, it was wound up. Here, life moved to the steady, relentless rhythm of a million ticking clocks. The buildings were crafted from gleaming brass, and the streets were intricate pathways of whirring gears. In the heart of this mechanical metropolis, beneath the shadow of the great clock tower, lived a young orphan named Leo. He was an apprentice to the city's master clockmaker, a boy whose hands were skilled with tiny gears, but whose heart dreamed of something more. While Cogsworth celebrated precision, Leo cherished a secret, whispered dream: to build a mechanical bird that could truly fly and sing. The master clockmaker, Casimir, was a man who saw beauty only in perfect function. He believed that creativity was a flaw, a disruption to the city's perfect order. One day, he found Leo sketching the delicate framework of a wing. He scoffed, his voice as cold as steel. "A bird of gears is a flight of fancy, Leo," he said dismissively. "It serves no purpose. Focus on your cogs and springs. That is your place." Though his heart sank, Leo's dream refused to be silenced. By night, in a hidden alcove of the clock tower, Leo worked on his creation. The attic smelled of oil and polished metal, his small workshop lit by a single candle. He fashioned tiny gears like captured stars and spun filaments of silver into delicate feathers. Slowly, a beautiful clockwork bird took shape on his workbench. It was a masterpiece of mechanics, perfect in every detail. But it was lifeless. It had the body of a bird, but it lacked a soul, a heartbeat, a song. One evening, while searching for a specific spring, Leo stumbled upon a dusty, forgotten crate. Inside, tucked away beneath old schematics, was a tarnished silver music box. It was broken, its lid slightly ajar. Curiously, Leo gently wound its key. With a soft click, a single, pure note emerged, followed by a melody so sweet and full of forgotten warmth, it felt like sunshine in the dusty attic. It was a sound of emotion in a city of mechanics. In that moment, Leo knew he had found his bird's heart. With trembling hands and newfound hope, Leo carefully integrated the delicate mechanism of the music box into the bird's chest. He worked through the night, his focus absolute. As the city's morning chimes began, he finished. He named her Aria. He gently wound the key on her side, and then a miracle happened. Aria's tiny gears whirred to life. Her crystal eyes blinked open, and from her throat came not a simple chime, but a song. It was the melody from the music box, a melody so pure and full of life it seemed impossible. Then, with a graceful flutter, Aria spread her silver wings and flew. She soared out of the attic window and into the gray, orderly sky of Cogsworth. And as she sang, the most extraordinary thing occurred. For the first time, the relentless rhythm of Cogsworth faltered. People stopped in the streets, their heads turning upwards, their faces filled with wonder. They listened to a sound they had never heard before. A sound that spoke not of time, but of feeling, A child laughed, pointing at the silver bird. An old woman wept, a long-forgotten memory sparked by the melody. Even Master Casimir, standing in the shadow of his great clock tower, was frozen in place. He watched the impossible bird dance in the sky, and for the first time, a crack appeared in his rigid certainty. He saw not a flaw, but a new kind of perfection. From that day on, Cogsworth was transformed. Leo, the clockmaker's apprentice, became the city's dream maker. The ticking of the clocks was now accompanied by music, and the straight lines of the city were softened by art and color. For a boy's quiet dream reminded an entire city that the most beautiful mechanical of all is a heart that dares to sing. If you enjoyed this story, please show your support by giving it a like and subscribe to Star Snooze Tales for more wonderful fairy tales. Thank you for listening.